Welcome back to the video. So we're just gonna keep going. First, we need to get fully recovered, of course, and then we're just gonna go to this. Oh my god, another cutscene. I can't even speak, man.
Yeah, but let me talk.
Oh, what's now?
Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in the machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest? Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
Mm-hmm.
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alvin, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
They're not.
You know, the thing that really annoys me is that I don't feel really confident on that fight because I don't have enough items that can help me to stay alive. I feel like, but we'll see.
Particularly targeted.
It's no use, Alvin. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets
First
out of
of
hand.
all, I'm gonna put one down because I feel like
I'm not done!
Being interrupted.
oh whoa, Rinwell is done. She's done for what the?
Make it in time.
This one's mine!
No man.
In a bind.
You know what? I feel like Lou is better. I feel like I don't know, but I feel like Lou is better. Wait. I decided to change. Let me change. There you go. That's strange. Anyway, yeah, because Ringo's gonna get there. Nice. Shion almost died. Where's she?
Latest one's mine.
They are really, really tough. Oh, nice. Reload that.
Hold nothing back!
Yep, okay, cool.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing
Dragon Swarm! Coming through!
Okay. You know what? I wanted the other Mystic Alpha. Jesus Christ, it's really tough.
Inferno!
I'm not gonna be fussy about it. I just want them to be done for because they're really tough.
Sword Rain Alpha!
There's the word. He does look great.
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help.
Super Swallow Dance! Here I come!
I don't see how I can I can get out of here.
Lunar corruption. By the power of water. Flame.
Eat them!
Stay on the ground. That's it. Oh my god. Please. I'm gonna heal him. Here, my last one.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Breath of life! Heal my weary companion!
Damn it. Back to the fray.
Eat this!
I'll run you through! I'm not done!
Here's evil.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
I'm not
You are done for.
Begin!
Yep,
Some punishment?
That'll bring you down.
you're gonna use your arts to revive your hand.
I'll bring you back from
And I'm gonna use this one.
do it! You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Here, let me help.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, no, that wasn't the time for you to die.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Mega Ray! I'm all set
It's
up.
on!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
You stay down.
Radiant light!
Take this!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
What the hell?
Don't suffer in
You're mine!
Wait. Oh, nice.
Sword Rain Alpha!
blood! Rending you apart! Bloody
I
take this!
thought I had like item to recover my CP, but I don't. Even better. Oh my god, I knew it. I wasn't feeling okay for this fight. I wasn't feeling that fight at all. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put really well. I'm gonna put her back in the rotation.
Scream bathed in blood! Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Shion.
Negative gate! On your
I'm getting hit by everyone. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Oh, please. Okay. I don't feel well.
A scream bathed in blood. I'm really done for. Take this.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. And I don't have anything to regen my. I'm gonna change Dohanin for. Nice.
Here I go. Astral energy. Here I go. Far enough. It's over.
Going in.
Illuminate the dark.
It's time to finish this.
Please, do a lot of damages, please.
Consuming wildfire.
Like, one shot them. I don't care, but. Oh, please. Well, there. Okay, I managed to dodge. I didn't manage to.
Really targeted.
First try, of
No
course.
use, Alfie. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
I'm gonna put you down.
Another incantation through it.
Oh, I'm gonna jump on there.
That'll bring you down. Here's a healing art.
You require
First aid. Take it.
I'm on it. They smite with Not now, not ever. Execution. Scream bathed in blood. Is this it?
Oh my god. This fight.
Make it in time.
I'll bring you back from death.
Yeah, bring me back to life, please. Thank you.
Not done yet.
I appreciate. Take that.
Being interrupted.
Take that. They can attack. Oh, did he do anything?
I never miss. Glacial spear. Here's evil. Here I come. I'm not done.
Piece of shit. I hate you.
Healing circle. Need to pull myself together. Now I'm through. Sword Rain Alpha. You're mine.
Yeah. Please. That's flipping annoying. Okay, I got the 3. Idiot. Damn it. What, eh?
I don't even know the word defeat.
Oh my god. The 3 of us died. And then I'm gonna do this.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Everlasting
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change.
on your
Here's the healing art. Fire's attack. First aid. This blade. Shoot this. Bloody howling! No escape!
Okay, another.
The flame inside me, yours! Now it's my turn! Here I come!
Where's the other one? Okay. We have another one. Okay. We're good.
No escape! Sword Alpha! Dragon form! You're mine!
You stay on the ground. Get some shots. Be good, be good, be good.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Where's Rainwell? You still alive?
Radiant light! Regeneration!
I can't heal you forever.
Eternal Death!
Where's she? You.
Ready to go.
You're mine! This is looking good!
It's not looking good at all. Like,
Here I come! Negative gate! Sword Rain Alpha!
let me go in there. Okay, where are you going? Will you avoid? Yeah. No one died? Yeah. Okay, they suffer heavy treat.
This should do it!
There you go. You stay on the ground.
This one's mine. I'll be saving this one. Oh,
That was nice. That was really nice. I got one grade for you.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! Now! Here I come! Sword
I'm
Rain
not
Alpha!
gonna be able to do it. Come on, boys. Almost there. Please, stay on the ground. Eat dirt. I don't have time to waste. I'm just using this straight away because.
To be let free! Burn in hell!
Eat dirt. Oh wow.
This should do it! You're mine! Negative, try harder! Not a chance! Crush! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Form!
Come on.
You're mine!
Almost there, good boys.
I'm not done! I'm ready!
Okay.
In an instant! Impact Cross! No chance!
Nice.
Negative...
What's next? You done for?
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Yeah, I don't think so, boy.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alvin!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
That looks some kind of BDSM scene. You know, standing over there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally, was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart. Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think?
Oh my god, please. Another
Did
fight.
you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
A slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Danan have meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alva!
I think we need to run away.
It's too late. We can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
Oh my god. Come on, you can do it, girl. Come on, Usain Bolt. Come on. In heels, boys. In heels. So you better catch her, boy.
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything, who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissalma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissalma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Vrennans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way, like...
Alright, hopefully we don't gonna encounter any monster. I was gonna say, oh, maybe I don't have to face monsters, but yes, I do have to face monsters. It's really annoying, like, to do all the way, we have to run all the way back to the entrance. It's just like, I can't be asked. Just give me a portal and just, so I can just jump on it. What's going on? It's pretty quiet.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Joe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
Or we're gonna have
At
to talk
ease.
to people again.
Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
That was beautiful. Like a great leader should do.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnagain's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
I thought that the Holding was gonna leave the group now, but
Looks like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
I don't know, like tonight I was watching the boxing just before I stopped playing, and I was watching Tyson Fury against Dillian White, and I just like I can't think, because I mean Dillian lost against Tyson Fury, and it's just I feel sorry for Dillian, sorry. He's been waiting for so long to get a shot at the WBC. If you follow boxing a bit, and just to lose this way, just I mean, it's really sad. But it's the type of loss that, you know, is it worth it for him to continue to pursue this? You know, he's probably going to think about, oh, should I continue being a boxer? So he's definitely going to think about it. So where's Rena?
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renaissalma. The answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
Oh yes. Look at them, nodding.
So, what do we do first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should... What?
What the hell? What's the problem? What is going on? Okay.
Damn! The hell just happened?
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone! Look there!
What the hell is going on? Like, I'm trying to understand, just like, you get like a cutscene after a cutscene, and just, yeah. What's that? It looks like who's Rena?
A flower blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The Flower of Oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dana die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down! You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
What the hell? Red rumens, flowers, now what?
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shion!
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
She has more balls than anyone in the group right now. Alright, look around. There's a
I
lift.
still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
Yeah, our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
Beats me. I have absolutely no clue. It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dana. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the Crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
Dohalim.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna explore this ship in our next episode. Yeah, so once again guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Much appreciated. And as usual, my lovers, Mr. Love out.